optimizing note terms for resale. All right, what are, if it comes to the point when you want to sell, you know, we talk a lot on the real estate side from the standpoint, you know, you go into a deal with the end in mind. Well, this is essentially the same thing, all right? As you're creating a note, you need to be thinking, what's the end game in mind for down the road if you need to sell? So I'm going to give you some guidance here as far as what you want to be, how you need to be creating your note so it has the maximum value to the retail market if you ever determine that you do want to sell. All right. One of those is down payment. All right. You got to have down payment of a minimum of 10%. All right. Kyle, we need to go to the next slide. Okay. Down payment needs to be, you know, ideally as close to 20% as possible. All right. But certainly at least 10%. Credit rating, ideally 680 and above. Okay. Now, if it's 630, 640, and you've got 10 years of pay history, I mean, quite honestly, as I said before, if you got 10 years of pay history, man, I really could care less what your credit score is at that point. Now, time has proven that you take care of things, you pay in a timely fashion. So, in my eyes, that would be the pay history way overweighs whatever their credit score may be at that time. Interest rate, you need to be fixed 8 to 10%. I mean, the secondary market really wants around 10% yield is what they're basically looking for. So that's where you need to be. If you're creating a note that's only like 5 or 6% interest rate, you're going to pay a lot. You're going to take a steeper discount. Amortization, the term. All right, you want it to be fully amortized, 20 to 30 years. All right, so what you're basically looking at. If you got fully amortized 20, 30 years with the ability for them to pay off, and you've escrowed taxes, insurance, and the servicing fee, that speaks volume of the quality of the note. And say you've got 10 years of good pay history on there, yeah, you're not going to have any problems on selling that note in with very little discount. I mean, that's a proven note that's going to continue to perform. So, ability to repay. The one nice thing, at least they had been, I don't know if the new owners are doing this, but the nice thing was with Call the Underwriter, if they met the ability to repay, they actually created a certificate stating that they met Dodd-Frank in the underwriter's license number, name, and license number was on the certificate. So that's obviously going to have some value as well. So there's another perk in there in that respect. So again, you want that total debt to income ratio being less than 45%, and the mortgage payment to income being less than 33%. All right, when you're doing the origination. Again, once it's been out 10 years, payment stream overcomes all of that, and the taxes and everything, and the value of the property. Okay. Reserves, making sure taxes, all right, insurance, and the servicing fee is all taken care of in the escrow payment. And then making sure that it's third-party licensed. All right. If it's third-party licensed with a licensed servicer, it's third-party verified. Again, that gives you much greater value. All right, and it's an independent source verifying everything that you're saying, and that makes whoever's going to be the note buyer much more confident in purchasing that note. So if you follow those guidelines, all right, and creating a note that meets those, I mean, again, the credit rating, if it's not 680. If you're looking to create a note and sell it quickly, that 680 score is important, okay? If you're looking to create a note and then somewhere down the road, 5-10 years, all right, you might decide that you want to sell off the note, or the whole note, or partial, or something like that. That really doesn't make much impact at that point. You'll find that there's a lot of companies out there, they go out and do the seller financing, and after 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 payments, they want to sell the note. That's their business model. And some of the underwriting on those are not that good, to be honest. Some are okay, some are not that good.